So the third wave of society is this idea that we picked up on to explain a little bit about what the idea was in this third generation CFEngine technology. And it comes from American writer Alvin Toffler, who's a brilliant writer. He and his wife Heidi Toffler actually came up with this idea of the three waves of human civilization. And the first wave of civilization was manual labor, agriculture, working the land, people basically subsisting, consuming everything that they produce. And this is a kind of a poverty trap. You don't get very far by manual labor, and it's the same in IT management. You hammering away at the keyboard, you really don't scale beyond a few systems. The second wave is about industrialization, making technologies that allow you to amplify human effort and get out of this poverty trap. The way you do it, though, is really by oversimplifying the problem, doing just one thing, one size fits all, mass producing this one thing, and that gets you out of this trap. And people kind of have to take what they get, take it or leave it, it's this kind of thing. In the third wave, people have now been lifted out of this poverty trap, and they have the power to decide, I want diversity, I want variation. And things are now turned head over heels on industry. Industry now scrabbles around trying to create this diversity and support it cheaply in order to be able to pander to a much wider and individualistic audience. So individuality, reclaiming individuality, rehumanizing IT is what the third wave is really about. And CFEngine does this by modeling this diversity in simple ways, in cheap ways. Toffler has this great comment, which is that the purpose of technology is not to make everything the same, but to make it cheap to support variations. And I think that's the bottom line on IT management for the next decade. It's making it cheap to support human diversity.